Well, tell us a story.
Sure, this is a great one. And Angela Coe is one of our pharmacists. She was our first pharmacist that we put in clinic. You talk about change agility. We purchased the pharmacy she was a pharmacy manager of. We showed her 5 slides of what we dreamed the model would be, and we literally put her in a closet in one of the first clinics and said, go talk to patients. You'll do good stuff. It's very strong operations and strategy execution on my part. And she's a beautiful person that's got a great clinical acumen. So she had a patient that she had referred from a physician for uncontrolled hypertension. And she's talking to the patient and going through meds, doing med recs, asking about his belief systems and what's going on with him. His blood pressure was 200 over 120, like near hypertensive emergency, had a couple ER visits, was going through her meds and noticed that he was on multiple inhalers as well. And also that both times she talked to him, he was out of breath. And she asked him, how often are you using your rescue inhaler? And he said, I don't know, 10 or 12 times a day. I'm always out of breath. Which will cause, I'm not the best clinician these days, but that'll cause your blood pressure to go up.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And the gentleman was on 4 or 5 hypertensive medications. And so she said, okay, when did you start using that much of your rescue inhaler? Well, it's when I switched from this corticosteroid inhaler. He didn't use that term, but go with it. I went from this steroid inhaler to this steroid inhaler. So she re-engaged the specialist, re-engaged the physician, told him what she'd uncovered. Come to find out that he was having an allergic reaction to the new steroid inhaler, which was causing inflammation of his lungs, which was causing him to use the rescue inhaler, which was elevating his blood pressure. Removed the new steroid inhaler, switched it to one he tolerated it, weaned him off the rescue inhaler, and now his blood pressure is controlled on one medication. He reaches out to her all the time via email or text just to say thank you. He's a Medicare Advantage patient, and during open enrollment last year, he pinged all the different insurance carriers until he found one that we were preferred in to dispense, because he probably doesn't know what Catalyst Health RX is, but he will never leave Angela. Our pharmacists are our brand. Our relationships are our brand. And we've got compendiums of stories, different, but just like that, where we have patients that graduate from all their medications. We're not trying to fill all the prescriptions in the world. If we can get you off medications, that is fantastic. But they'll still call the pharmacist because they've become part of their community. Because community pharmacy isn't about brick and mortar. It's about community of people and relationships and how we work together so that we all thrive together. Those are the type of stories I get to hear about each day.
I know, yeah. And
I need more. I need to hear more of those stories.
He said books of them, basically.
Yeah. You need
My
to
vocabulary isn't
You
as
need
good
to
as his.
shoot us an email with a story a week or something. That's good. That really makes me feel good about what we're doing and how we're helping with all that.